Hello everyone, my name is Leigh Ralston. I'm a self-taught illustrator and an all-around creative. In today's video, I'm so excited to be working with these Sharpie creative markers. They are water-based acrylic markers. And for this project, I'll be using the brand new Earth Tone set. I'll mostly be using the bullet tips, except for the black and maybe white markers. I might alternate between the bullet and the brush tips for those. These acrylic markers create such stunning paint-like illustrations. The ink flow is super smooth, and the colors are vibrant and opaque. You can use them in all kinds of surfaces like metal, wood, ceramic, glass, rock, canvas, and paper. And they don't bleed through. But the best part? No need to shake them, just uncap and create. Now, before I start painting my ceramic pieces, I want to spend a little time getting familiar with the tools first. Creating swatches helps me see the true shade of each color, and I highly recommend doing this on different types of paper or surfaces that you use most often. Remember, the ink behaves differently depending on the material. Playing around with the markers also helps me understand the nibs a little better, how much pressure I need to apply to get different stroke weights. The more time you spend getting to know your tools, the better your results will be. Well, now I'll be honest with you, this is my first time painting on ceramics. I'm excited and a little nervous too, but I hope that you'll paint along with me today. For this video, I'll be working on two simple projects, a mug and a rim salad plate. Just a little reminder, I am painting these for decorative use only, not for the kitchen. I chose a very warm palette for this first project. Oh, and fun fact, the bubble wrap used in the packaging makes a great surface to work on. It kept the mug from slipping around. Bonus! Alright, so since this is my first time painting ceramics, I started with the bottom of the mug, just to get a feel or how the markers would work. And to my surprise, it feels like drawing on a heavily gessoed surface or a gritty paper. Definitely not slick like drawing on a porcelain or glass. I actually love the friction. It gives me nice control over my strokes. And for the first project, I'm keeping things simple by painting kawaii fruits using the basic shapes. Let's start with circles. Using the orange marker, paint some circles all around your mug. Play with your spacing. Leave some breathing room between each shape because we'll be adding more doodles later on. Now, with the green marker, paint two little leaves on top of each circle. Next, take the white marker with the bullet tip and lightly tap on some fine dots over each fruit. Use a gentle hand and let the marker do the work. You should now have a bunch of cute little oranges. But we are not done yet. Grab the black brush tip Sharpie marker and let's add some kawaii faces to our oranges. Play with different expressions. The key to drawing small details is to be very intentional with your pressure. Go slow and pause to rest your hands if needed. Alright, next up, lemons. Using the yellow marker, scatter lemon shapes around the mug. Just like with the oranges, make sure to add the small dots and the leaves on top. This time, I'm also making the lemon leaves a little skinnier and slightly longer. Now, don't forget to add those adorable kawaii faces. Now, grab a pink marker and add tiny blush marks to your fruits. I will also be using the same pink to add tiny hearts all around. This just adds another layer of cuteness to the mug. I mean, look at these little cuties. I decided to also paint the rim of the mug. If you want more opaque coverage, let the first layer dry and then add another coat. Still using the same pink color, I decided to paint the bottom rim and the handle too. This just to tie everything together. It looks so good. I mean, look at this. I am so happy with this color palette. I mean, look how adorable this turned out. But we are not done yet. For the next project, we're going to paint flowers using simple mark making techniques. Now that I'm used to the bullet tips, I feel more confident adjusting my pressure. I have learned how to angle the pen to create stroke variation, which really adds a nice artistic touch. Now, the weight of your lines depends on your hand placement, the angle of the pen, and also how much pressure you apply. If you need to practice on a paper first, that is totally okay. Now, the goal for this piece is to fill the center of the plate with lots of different flowers. I'll be honest with you, I don't know the names of many flowers, but that doesn't stop me from painting them. I love making impressionistic floral designs using the basic mark making. Now, to create a lavender-like flower, I used tiny dots arranged in a triangle shape. Now, to deepen the color, I gently touch the tip of the purple marker with a blue one, what I like to jokingly call the kissy kissy method. It might sound silly, but hey, it works. Now all we need to do is keep layering in different types of flowers until the whole space is filled. Vary the sizes and shapes for a more interesting and just a dynamic look. Next, draw in some stems using some curved or diagonal lines. Don't overthink this one. I have a tendency to kind of like sit down, stare at the whole piece, and try to figure out where each stem would go. Again, these are wildflowers, and so don't overthink it. Just keep adding those lines, but also don't forget to leave some space for your leaves. After lovingly staring at this painting, I figured it needs something. So I wanted to create a deeper green, and I used the bubble wrap as my art palette. I added a bit of blue, and then I layered yellow on top, and it created this beautiful olive green shade. And seriously, that's what the piece needed for me. And it just added such a nice depth to the whole painting. We're almost done here, I promise. I just wanted to add a bit more of that deeper green to really add that contrast and the depth that this painting is needing. Now, for our final step, I use the lavender color to paint the outer edge and the middle rim of the plate. I also removed the bubble wrap so that I could easily rotate the plate as I worked, and it worked. And just a friendly reminder, if you want more deeper coverage or more opaque coverage, just let that first layer dry, and then you can always add another coat. am honestly so proud of myself for stepping outside my comfort zone and trying something new. Painting on a different surface was such a fun and refreshing experience. And I hope that this inspires you to try these Sharpie markers as well, and maybe explore painting on new surfaces and materials too. Alright, that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!